So we reacting to another Kendra G video. She said, "Brace yourself. This is a mess." The title is "Brace Yourself, a Mess. Make 200K to be qualified to date her." So let's go ahead and get into the video.
You ready?
Yeah,
Okay. What's your name, honey?
Veronica.
Okay, you're not the Veronica that just got exposed by your ex-husband.
She came on with attitude like Veronica. Okay, why you mad? You already giving aggressive.
Well, your husband Rudy, are you?
No, I'm the Veronica where your cousin told me. I don't know if it was
Wait, your
the app
Wi-Fi is
you were
acting up now
saying.
too. Wait, hold on. Your Wi-Fi is acting up too. Hello?
Okay, I'm gonna stay in my living room. Can you hear me?
You're frozen on my screen. Okay, this is better.
Oh,
You're live again.
that's better.
And you gotta stop moving. So you said you're the Veronica what?
Your cousins like clowned me. I don't know if you guys couldn't hear me. You were saying something about a lab or something where I had to wait a couple seconds to answer questions. And like I don't know, they couldn't really understand me. Like I was saying I'm CBRF certified, they was saying I'm CPR certified, and it was just a whole lot. It's been a while though.
Okay, we could do it again, but you gotta make sure your Wi-Fi is good this time. You ready?
Okay.
All
I'm
right.
ready.
Okay. V. V, how old are you?
I'm 30.
30. 30. What do you do for a living?
I do a lot. I'm a healthcare provider. Right now I'm at Walmart. I kind of bounce all over. I make wigs.
What do you do? She said, I'm a healthcare provider. I make wigs. I work at Walmart. What do you do? Okay? What do you do?
I kind of do a
Oh,
lot.
okay.
I'm in school.
How old are you, V? Or you're
Um,
30? So what do you want me to what do you want me to write for your profession?
Entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur. And but it's wigs, healthcare provider, and Walmart.
Yep.
Do you have any kids?
Yes, I have two.
How old are your two kids?
I have a 3 year old and I have a 6 year old.
Are are they by the same man?
No,
Why are you not with the 3-year-old dad?
you did this last time.
We're gonna do it again. I don't remember.
Okay.
And it's a question.
Okay.
Let me tell you, Kendra already seems like she's annoyed. Like, we're going to do it again because I don't remember. And this is, like, you could just tell that she is over it. She's over it.
I'm
Whenever
not
somebody
with
has.
him. I'm not with him because he's just not right. He's Hispanic, okay? He's not black. He's like I would say a leech. He don't wanna I'm like the man of the relationship. He don't wanna do the things he's supposed to do, like far as going to work and getting a job, like working the legal way. He wants to work the illegal way. So it's like he can't get his dirty. Don't know where he see his future.
V, I'm gonna be
He's
honest with
not
you. Your
like,
Wi-Fi's not V. Your Wi-Fi's not on your side, honey. So you said this is the other
oh,
time we had a
well,
lag. Your Wi-Fi isn't on your side tonight either. Okay, let's stay right there. Let's see if this works. Now, what did you say? The reason you're not with your child's father that's 3 years old?
he's not. He don't have his shit together. Put it like that. He's not. He's not a man. He doesn't have his things down pat of what a man should be. He's not in order. He's just all over the place with it.
Can I ask you a question? Was he ever in?
He all over the place with it, but you work at Walmart, you make wigs, you a medical whatever it is. So you attract what you are. I don't know. Let's keep going.
In order?
Before when we are high school sweethearts, so yes, I would say he was in order before. He was. I'm not gonna lie, he was. He
Well,
had
in
it.
order, high
That was
school. Well,
years.
high school is not fair because high school is high school, child.
Yeah, I would say up until we were 21. We stopped. We broke bad at 21. Put it like that.
Let me ask you this.
From
You said that he
16,
wants. Okay, what was you gonna say?
from 16 to 21, we broke bad. So
Okay, well
like
you're
from
30
16
years
to 21.
old. Okay, you're 30 years
Hmm.
old. Your baby's 3, so you got pregnant at 26,
Yes.
maybe, right?
We had a
Was
first,
he in the?
we had a miscarriage. We had our first child back in 2015, and that was a stillborn baby. That was like our first child, and like soon after we lost our baby, everything just it broke bad. He started another relationship right away, and it just went down from there. And it was like he would continue to come back and dip in my life, and then dip back out, just in and out.
Well, I'm very sorry you lost your child. Your baby was stillborn. That's terrible. So I'm
Hmm.
sorry. I
Yeah.
want to ask this question. Let me just ask this question directly. When you were dealing with him, did you know he was in the streets?
No. No.
So when you got
Yes, you
pregnant with your
did.
3-year-old child, what did you think his job was?
Well, when I got pregnant with my 3-year-old child, like I said, we were dipping. We wouldn't. I wasn't in a relationship with him.
What
He
did you
actually
think
cheated
his
on his.
well, hold on, V? What did you think
Huh?
what did you think his job was before you got pregnant with him by your 3-year-old child?
What did I think his job was? What do you mean? Like what? What do I think his
Because
job
you're
was?
telling
What do you think his job is? If he had money, did you think he was? She probably knew. She probably knew. But who knows? I'm just, she probably knew.
me because I asked you why you are not with your 3-year-old child, and rightfully so. You said he's in the streets. He doesn't want to get his life together. He doesn't, and those are all good reasons. But I'm trying to figure out: did you get pregnant with him knowing those things? So I'm asking you, what did you think his job was before you got pregnant by him?
To hit it and quit it. It was just. It was booty calls. It was just.
No. What do you think his employment was? Where do you, not what his intentions were with you? See, I see why Kendra be getting sick of these women. Okay? Let's continue.
Us just not working the relationship. It was just. We were just having sex because I'm not.
V, honey, you're not answering my question. My question is very clear. And I know the cousins be getting mad, but this is why at times it's a challenge with women because y'all just won't answer the question. The question is quite simple. What did you think his occupation was when you was having sex with him?
I mean, hey, we didn't have an occupation at the moment. I mean, he was. I'm not gonna lie. He.
So you cannot get mad at this man for being what he was when he was going back and forth with you. You mad at him because he doesn't want to get his life together, but you was having sex with him, had a baby with him, and you didn't think he had a job. So now all of a sudden he has to have some type of employment for you to be with him, but that wasn't a requirement when you was having sex with him. I don't know.
He was working, but
Okay, so but listen, I'm just trying to get you to realize you knowingly was participating with him in that way. So you said the reason you're not with him is the same thing you accepted with about him. Like
Mhm.
you were sleeping with him knowing he was all those things. He didn't lie to you. That's who he was, and you move forward with him and end up getting pregnant. So I'm trying to help you take some accountability in knowing
yeah.
who you got pregnant by. But this is the issue.
Don't
I'm
get
going
me
to say this
wrong.
overall, this is a real challenge for women in general. I have at times with the show because it's almost like women do not want to admit that there is an accountability factor in these relationships. They just want to focus on the man. But I think if we could focus on the facts, we could learn from the mistakes and move forward.
Mhm. I agree. I agree.
Okay. All right. So now that we got there, and the question would have been very simple if you would have just answered it when I was asking you, girl. But let's keep going.
No,
So
because it's
V
a whole
30.
story behind it. I really want to get in deep to how I got pregnant.
No, you on here to find a new man. Just answer the question and move on. Is this why this video is 25 minutes long? Because you want to go into detail about your last baby daddy? No. No. But like I said, y'all, I haven't watched this, so let's see.
The story be how I got pregnant. Like I was saying, we was dipping and dabbing in, like the whole world know, everybody know, people around me. The way I got pregnant is okay. I had was in a relationship with a white man, and I had made a status on Facebook stating, like I'm no longer going to be available. I'm not going to be single anymore. And my baby dad hopped in my inbox that night. Oh, can we sleep together one more time? I see you found you a man. You doing you. I'm doing me. Great. I slept with him that one night.
Oh my, you should have just left this story out. You should have just said, all right, let's go to the next question because you're making yourself look worse. That's that's equivalent to let me just stick it in. Let me just put the tip in. Let me just sleep with you one more time. What does that sound like? Of course he's going to try to get you pregnant because he doesn't want you to be happy with anybody else.
Mind you, we always slept with protection. He slipped the condom off. Mind you, to this day, after we slept together, he slipped the condom off of me to not knowing because he was hitting it from the back. And he announced he slipped the condom off, and he laughed. A month later, I was pregnant. Still to this day, he laughed about it like it's a joke. Still to this, he knowing his doing. We had been sleeping together, mind you. We lost our baby in 2015. He's been the only man I've been sleeping with. It took for him to 2020.
This is the type of stuff that just made me want to turn off the video. But because I committed to reacting to this mess, you really should have just kept this to yourself, honey. You should have kept this to yourself because you played yourself. You had a good man. You were moving on and you let him. Oh, just one more time. Why? 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 Now you on Kendra G show looking for a man.
To get me pregnant. And the way he got me is he slipped the condom off, and he knows to this day like he trapped me, but still at the same
I'm sorry I keep stopping it, but I keep on having thoughts to my mind like, and still no accountability. There's still no accountability. Kendra just went into a whole spiel of how women are not accountable. And here you are telling us this story that it's his fault he slipped the condom off when you were in a happy relationship, when you had a man that you was happy with. No accountability. But let's continue. I won't stop it again.
time. Me being me, yeah, I knew who I was sleeping with, but I wouldn't suspect for him to play it down like that, and not step up and be the dad. After me knowing him all these years, it's been almost 13, 14 years that I've known him, and it's just wow. I don't even want to get into him. It's
You
just
do want to
wow.
get into him. You do want to get into him because you brought it back
Yeah,
up.
it's dirty.
Okay.
Nobody agrees with
I mean,
you.
okay. So basically, you were just trying to have enjoyment sex. Y'all had a
Yes,
condom. He slipped the condom off, and that's how
yes.
you got pregnant.
Word to mother. I kid you not. I swear that's exactly how it happened. And he laughed about it. And me being me, and I'm like, okay, ain't nothing gonna happen. Me, I'm at my white man.
The 96K people who just watched this video within the past 2 months when it came out, they laughed about it because what? Nobody agrees with you.
House, and I'm throwing up, and I'm like, okay, it's time for my period, and before you know
But
it,
wait,
I'm
hold on, real
pregnant.
quick. So at that time, you were in a relationship with a white man.
Yeah, I was starting a relationship. We had been friends for a while, and then we wanted to take it up a notch. So it was like,
So,
time
so
for me.
I have a question. So you slept with him while you was in a relationship with someone else.
Yeah, we never had sex though. My white man, we never had sex. We were friends,
But that's
and we
not.
were getting
But
ready.
I'm just asking. I'm asking you a clear question.
We
You was
were
in a
friends.
relationship with y'all. Okay, these conversations be so complicated because y'all just don't be wanting to answer the question, y'all. Was
I
you in a
just told you we were
relationship?
friends.
Okay, so what did you? Okay, what was the Facebook status again?
I met a friend. We're taking it up a notch. I'm no longer.
That's not what she said. That's not what she said. If I knew exactly where it was, I'll go back. Let's see. We're at 9:55 right now. Oh shoot. See, that's what I get for messing with stuff.
No, stating, like I'm no longer going to be available.
Okay,
Mhm.
here it is. Here it
I
is.
agree. I agree.
Okay. All right. So now that we got there, and the question would have been very simple if you would have just answered it when I was asking you, girl. But let's keep going.
No,
So
because it's
V
a whole
30.
story behind it. I really want to get in deep to how I got pregnant. It's a story
Okay, here we
behind
go. Here
how
we
I got
go.
pregnant. Like I was saying, we was dipping and dabbing in, like the whole world know, everybody know, people around me. The way I got pregnant is okay. I had was in a relationship with a white man, and I had made a status on Facebook stating, like I'm no longer going to be available.
I was in a relationship with a white man. I'm no longer going to be available. But she just said, "Oh, I met a friend and we're getting serious." Like, what is you lying for? Why are you lying? Why did you even share this information?
I'm not going to be single anymore. And my baby dad hopped in my inbox that night.
Okay, so we already seen that. So let's try to get back to where we were.
Now cut everybody off. Let it be known I found someone. So
Okay. So
before we
okay. Pause
begin,
right there. So pause. Okay. Pause right
mhm,
there. So you made a Facebook status saying you found someone. You're gonna be serious in this relationship. He hit you up and you still slept with him.
yeah, it's my baby's dad. I told you he was like, can we sleep together one last time and da da da. And it was like, hey, okay, let's just one last time. That's it. So he caught me on that last round.
Maybe if you would have just stayed true to your Facebook post and been with the man that you had claimed that you were about to be with. I mean, I'm not saying it's right that he slipped the condom off, so don't think that's true. But what I'm just trying to get women to understand is if you can hold yourself accountable for for the consequences of your actions, you can then choose better actions. And the truth be
Yeah.
told is you should have never slept with him because you said you was in a new relationship.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
That's the only way to answer this question is the reality is this. You should have been loyal to the man you put out to the world you was about to be loyal to. And that's how your 3-year-old child got here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now that we got clarity, and no, I'm not blaming your child's father. I mean, you guys are equal participants. Because let me tell you something
Yeah.
else, too, ladies. What y'all don't realize is the best flex is when your ex comes back and you're not available. That was the prime
Yes.
opportunity for you.
Say that again, Kendra. Say it again. I'm not going to rewind because I don't got time to be going back. But the best revenge is when you're not available, when you don't care. You were I don't want to call nobody out their name. I don't want to call nobody no names, but that was not smart. That was not smart.
To prove to him like no, you moved on. Because if you really are a good woman, because I hear everybody, y'all are good women, right? If you're a good woman, you're gonna find
Hmm.
a better man. And then your ex is
Hmm.
gonna try to see if he still got power, because that's an ego thing. Like your ex wants to prove like, yeah, she got a man, but I can still hit it when I want to hit it. This is your
Yeah.
prime opportunity to prove to your ex, no, I got a new man and I'm not doing that, and you lost out on a good woman. But instead, you proved to him that he could still have you if he wanted you.
Yeah.
Facts.
It took
The
me a while
biggest
to learn
flex
that.
is not being available for your ex when he try to come back. The biggest flex is not
Amen.
being available for your ex when he tries to come back. That's take that as a lesson, ladies. Now let's start V. We got V, 30, healthcare entrepreneur. She works at Walmart. She makes wigs. Mom of two kids. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Taurus.
When's your birthday?
May 20th.
Okay, May 20th. All right, May 20th. And what city you live in?
Wisconsin.
West what?
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Oh, Milwaukee. Okay. All right, let's do it. Wisconsin. All right, V, 30, is a tourist, mom of two kids, never married, right?
No.
Never married. Has a 3-year-old and a 6-year-old. We got the backstory. Entrepreneur calling us from Milwaukee. What kind of man are you looking for now?
Independent, someone who's looking to build, not looking to get built up. Like I want my man already built. Someone who knows what they want.
Okay, a man that knows what he wants. What are your deal breakers?
Hmm, I would say liars. Someone
Liars,
who's not
cheaters,
committed, don't know how to
narcissists.
keep their word. Just be a man of your word.
Okay. Um, does he have to look a certain way?
No, not necessarily. I don't. I'm not kind of like into the look type of girl. So the looks doesn't really matter to me.
Okay. What about money? Should he make a certain amount of money?
Mm, yeah, he gonna have to bring in the bacon. At
What's
least a
how
couple
much
hundred
bacon he has
thousand.
to bring in?
He needs at least a couple hundred thousands a year, at least.
You just sat on here and told us why you can't even be faithful. If somebody was watching this that was a potential for you, they gonna be like, oh, well, how I know she ain't gonna, like, that's why I say, and I don't know if I said this on this video, but you do not put your business out like that. Don't do it. Don't put your business out.
A couple as in at least
Yeah. You need to be in before it gets dark. So, yes. I don't know why you calling me. You know what time you need to be in the house. Yes, bye.
200K a year.
Yeah, at least 200K a year.
So I'm assuming your 3-year-old dad made that because he was working in the streets, right?
No, he made 90.
Mm,
90K a year.
Have you ever dated a man
And
that
that was
makes 200K?
on the job. Now the streets money, I never really counted the streets money because I wasn't into that. So like that's a straight turn off. But far as like working, he made 90K for like an actual job. But on the street, I never counted the street money because I never seen it. So he wasn't never around me with it. So I can't sit there and say what he made off the street money. But I don't know.
Okay. Have you just curious? Have you ever dated a man that made 200K?
Yes, I have.
You have. What was his occupation?
He had rental properties and he inherited it a lot. So like my rich white guy I'm telling you about. So he
So you had a man who was making 200K, but now you looking for that man and you just put out all that baggage. So you could have had that man if you wasn't still playing with your ex.
he owned rental properties. He had
The
42
rich
rental
white guy
properties.
that you had a great chance with, but you slept with the baby daddy and got pregnant?
Tell her.
Oh, don't do it like that, Kim, but yes.
So, did y'all
Yes.
break up once you had to reveal something that you were pregnant?
No, we actually were friends for a while. You know, I never took it to the relationship part, but he was still a great guy, and it was just like I allowed for my baby daddy to like
Okay, well, hold on.
mess
Then
that
he's
up.
not an option because I'm asking you, did you ever date a man that made 200K? Now you're telling me y'all were just friends. So which one is it?
I mean, he was kind of he sponsored me, so we never. When I say date, I never mean like we never slept together, but we were working towards things. We never had a sexual relationship out of the years we've known each other. Because I've known him for 7 years now. I haven't talked to him in maybe 2 years,
Girl, girl, come on, come on.
but I'd known him for a while, so it wasn't like he's met my family, took my families on trips, cabin logs a lot. So like I would consider it kind of dating. I mean, I even got engaged to him, so he even proposed to me.
Wait, I have
So
a question.
Mm.
So you guys never in life had sex?
no, we were saving it for marriage. We were saving it for marriage. And I know him.
How low was this rich white man?
Huh?
How old was he?
Oh, he was 59.
Okay,
Yeah.
so 59 years old. So you said he
Hmm.
sponsored you. So he was paying your bills and stuff.
Yes, paying my bills, taking me on trips, supporting me with anything I needed. He was
So
like, we were friends before anything, but I mean, knowing that we wanted each other, it wasn't like, it was just like we wasn't moving fast. It wasn't like he were pressuring me to do things, even though I know myself, he wanted to sleep with me, but it was just him being the man that he was. He was gentle and patient with me. He knew that, I really don't like sex before marriage. So it's like, he was really
I'm starting to feel like this man don't even exist. You know, I'm starting to feel like that Facebook post was to reel your baby daddy in, and you got exactly what you wanted. Now you gotta keep up with this person who never existed. Because if it was a sugar daddy, then uh, we're not even gonna go there. Let's continue.
you
big
don't.
on that with
Who
me.
doesn't
So.
like sex before marriage?
I don't discourage my baby daddy, but as far as getting in the street sleeping with other men, I can vouch that I don't do that. So
But
besides my baby daddy, that's
you
my
have two. Wait, wait, hold on.
yeah,
You have two
yep,
baby daddies, right?
I do. Yes.
So when did you start the rule you don't believe in sex before marriage?
Hmm. I started that kind of
She started that when she supposedly met a man that was making the amount of money and gave her everything she wanted, paid the bills and everything. But now she has boundaries with this man. But when it comes to the guys that she dealt with that ain't shit, now if you want to bust it wide open. It's not making sense to me. It's just really not making sense to me.
after my son, after I gave birth to my son. I mean, I've been just only sleeping with
So
my.
basically, the white guy, you didn't want to have sex with him. So what it
I
sounds
did, but
like
I
you did.
didn't. I did,
Basically.
but I didn't. I
It
didn't
sounds.
want to add a
I
new
don't know too many.
collect.
Well, I would say this. I
It's
don't know
it's
too
it's
many
a
women
body
in this.
count thing. I don't want to add another body count. If I'm still sleeping with my baby dad, who I've been sleeping with for the last 15 years, why go add a new body count when I can just go sleep with him and get it over with, and then
What was
don't
the
have
kind
any
of man you
problems.
told me you wanted again, honey? What was the kind of? What was the qualities he should have? What were they? People are paid to ask you questions too.
You said what was?
Ray J, I'm gonna read these first. Ray J said she was trying to get that pension. LII said, Kendra, you can't make this stuff up, Miss Kendra. LW says, you want a man that makes 200K. Please elaborate on what you're bringing to the table in the relationship.
My own everything, my own
My own
business. Oh,
everything.
I didn't mention that neither. I have my own business. I have an LLC. I am a care provider. My business is called Care for by Angels. So that's my business by itself.
This is a mess because you just said that you're a medical, whatever you said at the beginning. Now you have an LLC. Like it's hard to get one of those. And now you saying, and on top of that, you're trying to put your titties in the camera. You trying to distract everybody with your titties. But now you saying that you bring your business to the table, but you want somebody who makes 200K. So you just said that you, like the guy in the comments said, you cannot make this stuff up.
We'll bring that in. I've had that business for a year now. So I have to bring to the table my own
Now,
everything.
V, listen.
Yes.
I'm trying to understand. So you got to stop moving. So you want a man that makes 200K, and you also don't want to have sex until you're married. Is that still your rule?
Um, that would be hard. I mean,
But it wasn't
I
hard with
want
the 59-year-old white man.
no, it wasn't because we grew into that. We grew into that. We were friends before anything. So we were friends, and then it just turned to liking each other, and then it's like, okay, so where could we take it from here, type of thing. It wasn't no, hey, my friend, you sponsor me. It was, hey, how you doing? And he came to me actually. he came up to me and Dave and Buster. I was taking my kid out for Dave and Buster, and he just came up to me and was like, "Hey, how about you pick your kid any toy in the store? Like literally anything he wanted in the store." And my son grabbed the smallest teddy bear, and it just went on from there. It wasn't like we
Okay, V,
were. I
let me
was out.
say this. So V, you're saying you want another man like this. You want another man that's gonna spoil you in this way that makes 200K.
I don't necessarily have to be no man to spoil me. I do everything. I spoil myself. I do everything for
Then
myself.
why
I
does the
want a
man
man
have
who
to
go
make
his
two?
own
Okay,
way.
with that, but you told me that the man has to make at least a couple of hundred, which is a couple is two, so 200K to date you. Um, and you've never really dated a man that made 200K, other than the white guy that was doing stuff for you that you didn't have sex with, correct?
Oh, I have another friend. I have another friend, another white
Okay,
friend.
Then get off the
Actually,
show.
V.
we
So V,
could
let me
get
ask you.
deep. This
Let me ask you this. Go ahead.
this get deep over here, Kendra. It may take some times, but it get deep over here, baby. I have another friend who just placed me in a Hummer 2002 H2 sitting up on 26s, and I've never slept with him either. Like all my friends.
So you sound like a sugar baby. You sound like a sugar baby. It's not a flex when you're saying that these men are doing these things for you. It's not a flex because any man who's listening to this, they're not going to be interested in you. And I'll be surprised. I'll be surprised if there's an update. I'll be surprised if anyone reached out to you after watching this video. I honestly am sick of her just like Kendra is. You can see Kendra's face. She is sick of her. So, with her and her damn stories.
Friends are wealthy. I come across wealthy friends. I don't. I mean,
Okay,
you
so
don't
V, with
necessarily.
that being said, V, with that being said, why call me? Why not just date these wealthy men that are buying you trucks, taking care of your kids? What is the point of you calling me if you
They're
already have the men you're
friends,
looking for?
Kendra. What's wrong with having friends? They're friends.
Then what are you bringing them
Well,
up
honey,
for?
I'm trying to. Well, you're bringing them up in dating. Now I'm asking you clear questions. This is
No,
where I get
see,
aggravated. This is where I get
because I'm getting
aggravated, and
aggravated
this
to
is
you
where y'all
saying
get mad at
dating.
me. Because listen, honey, V, you tested my patience. So here is the question I'm asking you. You bringing up these men when I'm asking you, have you ever dated a man that has 200K? One time they're friends, one time they're not. My thing is, if you got two men who are fooling you, then girl, you got it. There's no need for you to call me.
Kendra,
Wouldn't that be the
what's
truth?
your what's your definition of dating? Because there's two definitions of dating. There's a definition of dating. There's a definition of
Okay, let me.
friend.
She's a narcissist. Let's just start there. She's a narcissist. I'm so sick of this video. I'm so sick of this video. I'm so sick of her. Honestly.
Let me ask you this: what is your idea of a relationship that you're seeking? What is the definition of a relationship to you?
An ideal of a relationship. Well, I am a homebody, so someone who knows how to take care of home, someone who knows how to take care of a woman, someone who knows how to go to work, and come home and take care of a family.
So these men are not relationships. They're because they're not these people. They're not partners with you, right?
I mean, they could be, but I'm not sleeping with anyone. Men get upset when you don't want to sleep with them. So if you're upset because I don't want to sleep with you, I'm gonna friend zone you. I don't go off giving up the goodies. You're gonna be my friend for anything. I'm gonna fuck your brain before I fuck what's in your pants. I want to know what's up here before
Ooh,
I
a
want to know what's
bar.
down there. So I come across a lot of men who don't have the patience for that. They want to right away. I'm not that girl. I'm sorry. It's not gonna fly like that. I want to know what you got up here before there. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not coming on here
No, I
looking for
don't
somebody to
understand what
hump
you're saying,
on
to be
right
honest.
away.
V, I'm
Huh?
actually very confused. I'm very confused. I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah, because
I don't.
you must thought it was a busted open game over here. No, it's not like that. You don't get what I'm
No,
saying because I'm not a freak. What I'm telling you, I'm a friend. You don't have the patience to know that I'm not gonna fuck right away. Then you're gonna be friend zoned. What's so hard about
well,
that?
girlfriend, they buying you Hummers. Tell them to buy you Wi-Fi. Tell them to buy you some Wi-Fi for your damn Wi-Fi. I
Ooh.
know you got
Listen, I
Hummers
got what I
and all
need.
this other stuff.
It ain't
Tell
got
them to get
nothing
you
to do
some
with the
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi, honey. It's the
It got
area
something
I'm
to
in
do with
right
the
now. I'm not even
Wi-Fi.
at home. It's the area I'm in right now. It ain't got
Tell
nothing
them
to
to
do with
buy
the
you a
Wi-Fi.
home. When I ask questions, if you answer them, everything is easy. As you just saw with V, every time I asked a question, we had a whole backstory. We had a whole thousand things that I ain't never got to the conclusion. I actually am wide awake. I probably would have hung up on her too. But here's the challenge we have with women. The more questions, not all women, so let me say that because it's not a reality for all the women. But the more questions I ask to get to the roots, the more they don't want to answer. The more all of a sudden we get a different answer that contradicts the first answer. And at some time, child, this is exhausting.
Tell her.
Now I'm gonna say this: she does not represent all black women. So I want to be clear on that. We've had I don't like representation. Michelle Obama's a black woman. Sexy Red is a black woman. Okay, so therefore you can't make a blanket statement that applies to all women when it comes to a race. She represents herself. She represents herself. Now, here is the problem that we're having. There are some women who do not want to hear the truth about the responsibilities of what they're playing and the roles in their life. And that's just the facts of life. You want to talk in circles all day long. You do not want to get to the root that you played a role in the
Tell her.
reality that you're living right now. And because of this role that you played, you are still attracting a certain person or a certain type of person. And again, I want to be clear, she does not represent all black women. This is not a black woman issue. This is
All right, so Kendra said it best. I was already getting sick of her, to be honest with you. But tell me what y'all think in the comments. What do you really think was going on with her? Do you feel like she really got it like that? Do you think she was a sugar baby? Because that's what I think, honestly. But let me know down in the comments. But until next time, we'll probably come with another Kendra video. But see you next time.